Today I'm in Blackwell, Missouri. It's located in the southern part of Jefferson County and the northern part of St. Francis County, Missouri. Now, the town of Blackwell was established by Lavina and Margaret Blackwell back in 1858, and it has a lot of haunted history. And my first stop is where the Civil War battle took place. It's called the Battle of Blackwell Station. And what happened there, here's the memorial, is that at the beginning of the Civil War, back on October 15th, 1861, the Union, the federal government, had control of the railroad. And if you see that, there's the railroad, and we're going to walk down there. I think it was Brigadier General Jeff Thompson, I believe was his name. He had 400 Missouri Guard Confederate soldiers. And there were 40 Union soldiers from Illinois who were at a fort on the Big River, on the bluffs, who, you know, guarded this railroad. And he brought his 400 Missouri Guard soldiers up here to blow up the bridge. And he was successful. They blew up the bridge. There was a battle. 7 men died. 22 were injured. And the men who died, the story goes that they just buried them in their bloody clothes on the battlefield. After they burned the bridge, blew it up, a few miles away were 50 more Union soldiers. And they decided to come and chase the Confederates out of the town of Blackwell, because that's just a couple miles south from here. And there was another skirmish. This all took one day. And the Confederates won that battle too. I mean, they were totally outnumbered. But the Confederates had the Missouri Guard, the rebels, had, you know, finished their mission, so they retreated down to Fredericktown. Is there anybody here for the Battle of Blackwell Station? Is your body buried here? Maybe we should get out the spirit box and just see if we get any responses. Is that a whistle? Did you whistle? Can you do that again if that was you? Can you whistle again? Could have swore I heard a whistle come through. So that... Did you die here? Whistle for yes. Okay, I hear you. Is your body buried here? Whistle for yes. Was your body taken home? Whistle for yes. I hear you. That's awesome. Thank you so much for communicating with us. And I have friends today. Hi, guys. Is there anything you want to ask? A whistle is a yes. Do you know where Blackwell Station is? Oh, that's a whistle, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you know who Brigadier General Jeff Thompson was? Whistle for yes. That is so cool. Was he your general? Whistle for yes. Was he the enemy's general? Whistle. So you were with the Union. That almost sounded like a yes. Well, I leave you in peace. I hope you're resting in peace. And if there's anything you want to say, you need to say it right now. Can you say goodbye? Thank you for talking to us. Goodbye. Welcome to Blackwell, Missouri, guys. This is where the town. It was first established in 1858 as Blackwell Station by Lavina Blackwell and her sister Margaret Blackwell. They called Lavina Viney, as if you notice Vineland Road. A lot of things are off of that. And they called Margaret Mag. So in this area right here, there used to be a hotel and a post office. Later on, I think it was the 1880s, is when it became just Blackwell, Missouri. There was a bank. Oh my God. I don't know what this is up here. This looks like something just dilapidated. The whole area has a high record of murders and suicides. So this little town of Blackwell is said to be cursed and that it's evil. And in this spot where most of the town buildings used to stand, they used to, before we had the gas chamber in the state of Missouri, wherever you got convicted at is where you would be executed if you were sentenced to death. And this is where they did hangings. Now this is the location. If you go up these steps, you're supposed to feel pushed. Is there anybody here? If so, you can talk into this camera. Can you tell me your name? Man, it's beautiful stone. Are you getting any action on the dowsing rods?
What, hon?
I said, are you getting any action on the dowsing rods?
Not very much.
Yeah, there's supposed to be a basement that's still in there somewhere. Everybody just calls it the abandoned house. I don't know what it was used for. Supposedly the hotel was torn down. I couldn't find any information that said the post office was torn down, though. And there was supposedly a bank.
Right, let me come through, lady, so you come out. I'm not getting any action. I want to see. I want to see. I guess we're going.
We could try the spirit box.
Yeah.
So what do you guys think? Are you creeped out? Whoa. Is there anybody in there? Can you show yourself? It's pretty dark on the camera. You can't really see. Can you get around me?
Yeah.
I'm going to stick the camera in there. Looks like a jail.
I know, right?
Could be. I think they turned the post office into a jail. So maybe this is the post office. Or the bank. That was it. The bank was turned into a jail. I'm sorry. Here we go. Because when the Civil War hit, they had prisoners. And I read that they figured if the bank was secure enough to hold everybody's money, then it was secure enough to hold prisoners. So that maybe this is where the bank was. And the actual safe to the bank is now part of, I think it was the VFW Hall in DeSoto. They have it now. It was saved, though. I bet this is like where the bank was in the jail. Is there anybody in here? Is this where the bank was? Are you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Man, it's almost like I still smell oil from that old thing. Oh, I wonder what. Oh, I guess that's for it. If you want to talk to us, you can talk into this camera, and I'll be able to hear you later. What I'm going to do is start a spirit box. And if you use that white noise, you can try and communicate, and I'll hear you now. Can you show yourself? Can you push me like you've done the previous people who have been here? I'm standing right here. Can you push me? Not hard. Can you push one of them?
Scanning.
Yeah, I bet this was the bank because I read that the bank got turned into a jail cell as well. Look at those moldings. That's cool.
It's amazing.
Because I read that the hotel was torn down, but the post office, I never did find out what happened to it. How are the Dowsing Rods doing over here? Nothing.
There's a closet up there closing it.
Christmas lights.
Where? Up there?
Yeah, that door right there, there's clothes up there still.
I'm not touching that one. He said YouTube. Aiden. What? It said YouTube. Oh. We better not put David on YouTube before it goes.
Yeah, I wonder what that little building up there is. I ain't going up there though. It looks impossible to get there. Like you can see the foundation of other things that were here too.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anybody here? Can you move Kathy's rods? What do they, I never used dowsing rods. Are they supposed to cross? Is that what they're supposed to do?
What I remember if I remember correctly,
Crosses, yes.
you ask them, can you move the left one? Can you move my right one? If it's yes, move your left. No, move your right.
Oh, okay. Let's ask some questions then. Is there anybody here? If it's a yes answer, you move the, which one?
Left.
This one right here. If there's somebody here, move that rod for yes. If there's nobody here, I'm assuming the other one wouldn't move. Because there's nobody to say no. Is the town of Blackwell haunted?
No, they spin right here.
Oh,
This
I didn't know
spins.
that.
You just hold the bottom part.
Okay, I've never used them. Oh,
Put your thumb.
okay, so they move really easily.
Yeah.
Mom, I thought it was it goes in for yes and
Yeah,
out for no.
it goes in for yes and out for no. Like, dowsing rods go in like that. It's a yes, and then no, it's out. That's what we want to do.
You want to do it, Aiden?
Sure.
Maybe he'll get better responses. Maybe they just don't like you, Kathy.
Don't hold this part. Keep it below. That
Okay,
part.
explain to the spirits what it has to do to respond yes or no, so they know.
In for yes, and
No,
out,
show them. That's
In
a
for
yes,
yes.
answer.
and then
That's a no answer. Is there anybody here? Do you want us to leave? I'd say that's a yes, right?
Yep.
Is it evil here? Is that why you want us to leave?
oh,
Were Viney and Mag witches? Were Viney and Mag Satan worshippers? Is the devil here in Blackwell, Missouri? Are there evil forces here in Blackwell, Missouri? Did you practice Satanism? Were you a Mason? Do you push people who come to this house? Is there a phantom car that chases people off the road? Do you not like Kathy?
Is my energy too strong for you?
Here, I want to try it.
Okay.
Can I try it? Will you hold the camera?
Yeah.
Okay, so I hold it below that thing because
Yeah.
it goes wah. And you just try and hold it as still as possible, right?
Yep.
Do I put my thumbs on it to hold it?
You put your thumb on the below it, below where the two pieces are.
Just right on there so they don't go crazy?
Yeah.
Okay.
You need to lower your thumbs a little bit. A little more. Do you see this part right here?
So just like on this middle part right
Yeah,
here.
right there.
That's where I want to put my thumbs.
Yeah.
Is there anybody here that will communicate with me? If the answer is yes, cross the two bars in the middle. If the answer is no, move the bars away from the center. Will you communicate with me? Do you want me to leave? Oh, wow, this one's going left. Look at that. Oh, my God, I'm not moving it or anything.
I know.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Is it evil here? Is that why you want me to leave? Were people murdered here?
Yeah, you're holding it a little too high.
I should go lower?
No,
Yeah.
on the bar itself.
Oh.
The,
Well, I'm not touching that
they have to sway up,
one
people
part.
sway.
Oh, wait, okay. Let's get comfortable.
There you go.
Are you the only one here? It's like pulling to the center, my left one. It's like my right one isn't doing anything, but this left one, I can feel it. There's like a heaviness.
Like it feels like
Whoever this is, I guess, is the only one because it's going towards the center. It moves on its own. It
I know.
totally does.
Yeah.
That is so cool. I got to get me some of these.
I got those from the Limp Mansion.
Oh, that's even better. Oh, it's going towards the center, both of them now. Check it out. I asked if you were alone. Was this building the bank? Oh, do I have to take it back to...
Yeah.
It's crossing more, though. I guess I don't have to take it. Was it also the jail? It's crossing more. This one wasn't moving at all before. Now it's totally going. Thank you so much for responding. Do you push people here? It's going more to the middle. Oh, that is so freaky. Do you push them because you want them to leave?
Do you want us to leave?
Did Viney and Mag, did they perform dark rituals here in Blackwell?
try recentering it.
It's going back, so maybe not. Check it out. I guess not. Cool. So I guess they're not the reason for it, the curse. Is Blackwell cursed? Check it out. That is so cool. Why are so many people... Well, I guess that's not a yes or no. Sorry. It's hard. You know, you try to think yes or no. Was Black Tram Bridge haunted? No. And this one wasn't moving at all before. No, I guess it's not. Were people hung on Black Tram Bridge? Did a Civil War battle happen near here? No, it's just like vibrating up and down. Check it out.
Oh, I see that.
Did the Missouri Guard come to Blackwell Station? Did the Missouri Guard, the Confederates, the rebels, did they burn the bridge over the big river? Okay, I'm saying no. But that we know historically is a fact. Are you keeping secrets?
Mm-hmm. You are.
Are you wanting to make that touch me? Can you make that rod touch me? Check that out. You are so cool. Almost there. Almost. Just a little more. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. And my thumb's like way down from it. It's not even touching it. This is so cool. Thank you so much. Can you touch me? Can you touch me in the same spot? Can you bring the rod back to the center? Can you move that rod so it points towards Kathy like the other one? Okay. Can you point the rod that's touching me toward Kathy and my friends? Can you move it? Okay, how about, can you move the rod that's pointed at Kathy? Can you make that one touch my other arm? Are you still here with me? Do you still want us to leave? Do you like that we are here? I got nothing now. Maybe they left.
Probably took a lot of energy to push it towards you.
Yeah, maybe used up all their energy. Did you see that though?
Yeah.
And I swear, look,
Yeah.
my thumbs aren't even on that part.
Yeah.
Things aren't moving the whole time.
See? Can you make it go around in a circle? Show the people that I'm not moving it. It's pointed right at me. Oh, it's moving. Can you make it move further that way?
Towards me.
It is moving a little bit. Are you tired? Did we use up your energy? Sorry, I have a cold. Point that forward, that direction, if I have coronavirus. Katie swears that's what it is, but no fever. Are you a doctor? Anybody else want to try it? It's so cool. It is really, really cool. I mean, you can feel that there's like a weight that gets on it, you know? And that was just so cool. I love these, Kathy. I got to get some. How much were they?
20.
Oh, they're cheap.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let me try.
Now this is the spot where the old nun is. The story about the old nun. There was once a white house here. They said was a church or a school. And all that's left is the foundation. But anyway, people would stop here and park, and then they would see the old nun come out on top of the building. Is there anybody here? Is there a nun here? Did a nun die here?
Kelly?
It's moving. Did she scare people away from her property by climbing onto her roof? That looks like a yes. Are you the nun? Is there anyone else here?
Loss.
Were you murdered? Looks like a no.
Were you raped? And murdered?
Looks like a no.
Sure.
Big no.
Just follow my hand.
Were people murdered on the Black Tram Bridge?
Go.
That's what it said.
And it wants us to go. Well, we thank you for talking to us. And we leave you in peace. The big story is on the Black Tram Bridge, which was torn down and no longer exists. And it used to be right there. And we're going to drive over that bridge. Here's the bridge. Roll down my window. Supposedly a phantom car will come and chase you. You'll see hitchhikers, a man and a woman, who will flag you down. There's a claim that on the old Black Tram Bridge that a car drove off of it and 3 young men were killed. They see orbs, they hear drum beats, they hear voices. There's supposed to be a Native American influence around here, and I think that's where that all came from. This is it. This is evil, satanic, cursed, haunted, Upper Blackwell Road. Now what we're going to do is follow it, and then we're going to head to the most haunted cemetery in the area, which includes the burials of some Blackwells and some Moons. It's called Moontown Cemetery, if we can get to it. Looking for apparitions. People, and this stuff all happens in the day too. You'll just see weird figures on the road. People vanish, signs vanish. So if you notice any of that going on, seeing any weird people standing on the road that appear to disappear, or any road signs appear to disappear, comment. You never know too, we might get some EVPs as well. I wasn't paying attention. I'm looking at the road, so I hope I got good camera footage here that you guys can see. I got the camera up a little high because I'm looking at the road underneath it. You know, throughout the window, because my window, I really need to clean my car. It's been a long winter. There's supposed to be dark shadows that people see along this road. And there is supposed to be a restaurant that is actually a meeting place for Satanic worshipers. There was a high presence of Masons in the area. There was a Masonic Cemetery. We passed it, but we didn't stop because I know of no claims that it's haunted. The only thing I know about it is that people claim there are pentagrams on some of the tombstones, which actually aren't pentagrams. They're the female symbol for a Mason is what it is, and it's just mistaken for that. And then there was a Masonic lodge that burnt down. It was claimed to be evil, but I could not find, in looking through all the history that I tried to find, I couldn't find the location of that. If I do, there's supposedly the foundation still left, and there's still an evil spirit that haunts there, then we'll go back. I'd also like to go back, if I can ever get to old Blackwell Cemetery, and talk to Lavina, Viney, and Margaret, the 2 sisters who founded this place. She goes by Mag, to find out if they ever did anything that was the source of the evil. Now, I read on the internet, so I don't know how true this is, but supposedly a lady was a Blackwell, so she researched her family roots, and there was a lot of dark history to their family roots. It's pretty. But in the summertime, this is a really beautiful road. I can see why people say the road's so damn dark, though. Because I'm sure at night you can't see a thing. And that's why I'm doing this during the day. I do have an IR camera, but I sincerely doubt that you would see anything. Maybe my headlights. It just doesn't have that high of range. Of course, if I saw something on the road, we'd stop. No, I think we're just about where our turnoff's gonna be. They say you have weird smells too, and I'm like onions and just weird smells. I don't smell anything. Of course, I have a cold. I'm gonna have to ask the others if they smelled anything, if they had smelled anything. Though I'm kind of getting a scent of something. Yeah, my footage probably isn't that great here. I think I keep lifting the camera too high. Well, I think at this stop sign, this is going to be our turn to head to Moontown Cemetery. And Upper Blackwell Road goes a little further, and when we come back this way, we'll film that too. But this is pretty much where it ends. And if you go down that way, which we will, that's where the Satanic restaurant sits. Okay, I'm gonna go find Moontown, turn this off. I'm at Haunted Moontown Cemetery. I was surprised it was really easy to find, and it wasn't blocked off like Old Blackwell Cemetery. Now, this is supposed to be the most haunted location on our list. The psychic energy here is supposed to just be magnificent, I guess you could say. And the spirits are supposed to be really active. They say that you will see orbs in this cemetery. You will hear voices. You will see apparitions. And you're not even safe in your car, as the spirits will get into your car. They've been known to levitate things in your car. And people claim, a lot of people claim, that the spirits will go home with you. And while you're driving, you'll actually see orbs in your car. Now, who's buried in here is supposed to be more Blackwells, as well as moons. Does anybody feel psychic energy? A lot of people claim this area is so haunted because it's like a psychic vortex in this area. Plus, the influence of supposedly Satanism. Yeah, and did you hear that cop? Somebody recently got killed on those tracks. Yeah. There's been so many deaths in this area, and it's such a small area. Accidents, murders, suicides, more than where I live, and it's more populated. So, it's crazy. That's why people think it's cursed.
The town isn't cursed. The town isn't cursed. Look, Shannon.
Yay.
They both opened up.
Cool. Yeah, we were getting no on that too. You know, when we were down at that bank or whatever it was, that house. Okay, on this one, on this tombstone, those are symbols of Masons. The one on the left is the compass, the square, and the G. That stands for a male Mason. And the one on the right, the star, is for a female Mason. But we noticed down here it just don't look like the female Mason symbol. It looks like a pentagram. And the claim is that this whole area is filled with Satanic worshipers.
If you stand right here,
See that? That's totally different than the Mason symbol for a woman. So I want to do a spirit box session here and ask Miss Blackwell why she has a Satanic symbol. All right, the battery died in this spot, which was kind of weird because it was a 3-hour battery and only a 2-hour chip. So the SD chip should have ran out first.
ask it a question.
Is there anybody here? Is this cemetery haunted? Yeah, but ooh, that's the first word we got. Is that you? Can you say that again? If that's you, can you tell us your name? That whistling's back. That is the weirdest thing. I've never gotten whistling on this before. Are you still the same spirit from the battlefield who's whistling? Are you still following us? I know I invited you to come along. If there's anybody here, can you make your presence known? Was Runa a devil worshiper? Or Runa Blackwell? There's the whistling, it's a yes.
Lady. Lady.
Did you know Runa? It says lady. I don't think that's coming clear. But it does say lady. Did she worship the devil? Oh, I think I got it now. Are you buried here?
Joe.
Is your name Joe? That sounds like a yes. How did you die, Joe? Were you sick? Were you murdered? Did you kill yourself? Were you old?
Just fear me.
If that's you, why should we fear you? Do you want to hurt us? Do you want us to leave? There's a row of children's graves down here. Were they sick? Oh, fear. I'm not afraid of you, Joe.
We're not afraid at all.
We just want to talk to you.
We want to say hello.
We want to wish you peace. And know if you have anything to say to us. If you want to talk to us, you can talk into this camera I'm holding, or you can talk into this box and use that white noise, or you can talk into this perilous and find a word in its dictionary to communicate with. Should we go down to the children's graves? I'll follow you because I don't know where they are.
Quarantine.
Did the cholera epidemic in 1849 come here to your town?
My battery's dying all of a sudden.
Was it smallpox? Did smallpox kill the children? How many children died of illness? (1903). Was it tuberculosis? Did the children die from tuberculosis? I'm so sorry that your town suffered the loss of children from sickness. Or was it an accident? Well, they didn't die all at the same time, but they died around the tuberculosis epidemic time. Did these children, are you here? Did you have tuberculosis? Were you sick? Ooh. Did you die from the lead mines?
Industry.
Yeah, that's why I asked about the lead mines. There's a big lead mining area. Is there anyone in here who died from the lead mines? Is there anyone here from the Civil War? It sounded like a yes. Were you part of the Missouri Guard? Were you part of the Union? The Federal soldiers? Is it true that a slave trader who was murdered for his gold after selling slaves is buried in this cemetery?
I heard burn.
You heard what?
Burn. Like burn.
Is the slave trader here? Did you get murdered and robbed after you sold slaves? Okay, well, we have to go. You're not allowed to come with us. You cannot go home with us. You cannot come in our car. I know that's one of the tricks you guys play, and I'm sure people find it funny, but you are not invited to come back with me or anyone else here. You have to stay here. And if the Civil War soldier from the battlefield's still here, because I still hear whistling, you have to go back to where you came from. You can no longer follow us. But I thank you all very much for talking to me. And I hope you're all resting in peace. Can you say goodbye? This is the end. This is the rest of Blackwell Road. Again, you're supposed to see people who disappear, road signs that disappear. And there's supposed to be a restaurant, which will be coming up on the right, that is a hot spot for Satanic worshiping. That looks just like a house. You know, I don't even really feel even creepy on this road. So I'm not sure. But I see that stop sign coming up. That's the end of Upper Blackwell Road. I have to come down here at night, but I'm not so sure we'll get good video footage. And I did not see the restaurant. It's supposed to be called Four Winds. Maybe it was that house. But this is where it ends. Upper Blackwell Road. And I make a left.